Look at those stairs. Oh, and look at these mushrooms. Wow. Actually, I'm not sure, quite sure, but maybe this is psychedelic mushrooms. Actually, there is a technique to recognize if it's a magic mushrooms or not. You just need to bruise them and see if they have like a... No, they don't look like. So basically, if you bruise them, and just a second, let me see who's calling. Yeah, Jay. Hey Jay, I'm just gonna climb the stairs right now, man.
Okay, perfect. Oh no, you're not on a bike, right?
No, I'm not with a bike.
There's 2 sets of stairs. Are you in the stairs now?
Yeah, I'm just in the stairs right now.
So you're probably the other set of stairs. I'll walk and meet you there.
Okay, I see. Okay, perfect, man.
It's all good. It's both to the same street. It's just one is further down the street.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you up there.
See you there, man. All right, guys, good morning. We are about to meet an interesting person that I met here just like 1 week ago, and then I met him again, and now we're gonna see him again. And the reason why is because he's from Canada, decided to move here to Mazunte, to this beautiful Mexican, just need to climb the stairs, to this beautiful small town called Mazunte. And he moved from Canada, and he has an amazing story because he just bought here a house, fulfilled his dream. Hola amigo, ¿qué tal? ¿Todo bien? Sí, buen día.
Buen día.
So I think he can provide us a lot of inspiration, you know, for fulfilling our dream, leave everything behind and just make what you want to do in life like he did. So we're just gonna see his house and we're gonna hear his story. Let's see, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, there are a lot of houses here and a very nice one, and people I see still constructing. So Jay was on the phone with me. He needs to show me where he lives. I'm not quite sure now how to get there. I think he's supposed to come off from there. I think I see only one option, it's from there. So maybe let's just go this way and see if he's coming from there. Hola amigo, ¿qué tal? ¿Todo bien? Bien, bien. Okay, let's just go there. Beautiful place, a beautiful nature here. And actually, you know that I'm as well think about making such a move, you know, because I don't see myself living in a city. I mean, maybe for a while, but not for a lifetime. I prefer this village life, and especially a town like Mazunte, that is a very unique town, that has a very special vibe. I would definitely see myself live here in this kind of place. And what do you think? I think it's him. Yo, Jay. Hey, bro. We did it, man. So yeah, it's really short from Mazunte, man.
Yeah, it's like not even 10
like
minutes.
nothing. It's a crazy hot day today, man.
Good, how are you?
Crazy hot day, huh?
Yeah, another good one.
Yeah, man. So guys, this is Jay, and yeah, you're gonna show us how you make your dream come true, basically.
Yeah. Like this little road doesn't have an end, so it's like a dead end, so the very little people passing by. There's a few posadas, please, for people to rent, like little, you know, rooms. And
there were like little mushrooms on the stairs on the beginning, but they were not like something that is edible, I think, right?
No, neither the edible or the fun one.
Exactly, or the fun one.
Yeah, I wouldn't take a guess on these.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I'd rather rely on someone who knows about the hongos.
Yeah, just touch them to feel if they, you know, to see if there has like bruise or like purple or blue.
Yeah.
So, but nothing came out, so it means that they're not the fun one for sure.
Just have a look here.
Whoa.
One of the beautiful hidden views of Mazunte.
Look at that, guys. I will just climb here on the stairs just to maybe give you another. So yeah, this is the dream basically. Yeah, man, this is the dream. Definitely made it.
It was my dream for a long time. Get out of the crazy city life.
Concrete jungle.
Concrete jungle where everyone runs for nothing You run to go work, you work hard, you run to go home, to sit down and relax and wait for the next day work.
Or for the weekend.
Or
You live only on the weekends,
yeah,
huh?
you know, you struggle for 5 days a week, 6 days a week sometimes, and then you have 1-2 days off to basically do what? Groceries, clean your house, do all the things you don't have to do the time to do during the week, and then you just start over again.
I mean, I'm not like, you know, a lot of people live like that and they like it, but I'm like you. I'm get bored, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not a bad life. It's just not every life is made for everyone. Not everyone is made for this life. You know,
100% right.
I have a little sister. She's mother of 2 kids. She has her house with her boyfriend. She has a career. She loves her job. She loves her kids. She loves her life. It's just not the one I was looking for.
You wanted to feel it.
Yeah, you know, some people are lucky. If you're like born in a place where you feel good, where you feel like this is where you belong, you're one of the lucky ones. If it's not the case, well, you could, yes, try to live this life, try to find happiness in it, or you can look around and find what is the place you want, you know?
And I think also sometimes, you know, people are compromised, you know?
Yeah.
Their fears are conducting them.
Yeah.
And
The
they
fear
want
of
to
losing
do...
what you have.
Sorry?
The fear of losing what you have is a big one.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, I think like before I made this move, you know, started to travel, I always reminded to myself that I can always go back.
Yeah.
Always go back. I mean, I did what I did good, and why not move forward if I want something?
Exactly.
If I can go always back, but after you taste this
you have to try it,
different
right?
life, you don't even think for a second to go back, man.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, for me today, thinking of going back to my, like say, previous life, I used to work in, you know, work retail, work restaurants, cafes, bars, everything. And yeah, it's nice, it's good money and everything, but I felt like it was missing something.
yeah. It's not just about this circle of
Yeah.
going to work. Yeah.
And then when I got here, yes, of course I was scared. I was.
How
like,
long ago?
That was a bit less than 3 years, so 2.5, a little over 2.5 years that I moved here.
Okay.
And yes, I was worried, like not worried, but scared, like what am I gonna do if whatever happens, if it doesn't work, whatever. And then my only thought is, well,
When you
I'll
went
just
out
start
of
over.
this, just a second, I just want to take you back a little bit. When you went out of your country,
yeah,
you were already with the intention and mission to find a place out of Canada?
yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
For a long time I was traveling. I realized like there's so much more to life than the things I've seen there. And traveling, my dad was traveling a lot when he was younger, so he gave me that little passion of his. And traveling, I realized like, wow, there's so many different ways of living. Like I thought it was only kind of one way of living. Either you succeed in it or you fail. And then I realized, no, there's so much more to life. There's so many ways to live, so many different places to live. And then it's just like, okay, I gotta sit down, stop and figure out what is it I want? Like if I close my eyes and just be like, okay, where is like my perfect paradise place? And I'm like, okay, I want to be close to the ocean. I love the ocean, the way it makes me feel. It's like everything's more relaxed. And then it's like, okay, I find like more or less what I want. Now, how do I get it? Well, I need money. Well, I need to save money. To save money, it's hard, but it's not that hard. It's basically spend less than you earn. This is the only way. It's simple, but then it's figure out how to. So you cut on some things, you figure out like some things, and you save. And I saved quite a decent amount with like normal jobs. I've never like been, you know, I'm not from a fortunate family.
Yeah.
I'm not from like rich background. I didn't do university studies. So I took whatever job I could to get to this thing, that dream I had, and it just drove me. And then one day I traveled for a while and I got to Mazunte and I'm like, wow, this place is really nice. It's, you know, there's tourism, but it's not like crazy tourism.
Yeah.
It's not like crazy party either. It's like kind of a chill vibe. It's close to the ocean. You have a lot of people from different communities just gathered together in this kind of melting pot of like humanity, which I just love. And then I found this little property that was for sale. And I'm like,
Pachamama.
Pachamama.
It's like Mother Nature, right?
Yes,
In Spanish, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's from
Okay.
the South American cultures. Pachamama was the mother nature.
Okay.
And first I thought I had found a place I really liked that was in South America, in Ecuador. And then I realized this is not where I want to be.
Okay.
There's something, you know, when your guts tell
the
you something,
the
like
vibe,
that feeling,
yes,
it's like,
yeah.
this is not my place.
Yeah.
But then I found this place and I'm like, how am I gonna call this? And I just really loved the name Pachamama, so I just kept it.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it because it's part of like what you actually do here. Like it's part of the nature. You live in the nature. Everything is combined.
Yeah. And you see,
And
this project
is your
not,
wow, man.
it's not like, I'd say yes, it's ambitious in a way, but it's not like, you know, I don't have lots of money for investing. I did everything with my hands. I have no background in construction or permaculture or anything.
How do you
YouTube.
YouTube. Guys, YouTube. This is,
I just Googled everything. I just Google
great.
how to do this, how does that work, and try to understand. Like solar panel, I have 2 panels, solar panels.
Guys, you see, like it's only you can actually build a house just from YouTube. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I know nothing about electricity.
Okay.
And then I'm like, well, I look it up. What is voltage? What is watts? What is amperes? How to connect things together to make a system that works? All that.
That is crazy.
And once
man.
I kind of understood, well, I just got everything I needed and started.
Wow, look at the stairs. And you build the stairs. These stairs is also something that you build by yourself, right?
I built everything by myself with some help, of course. I had some friends, some volunteers coming in.
Okay.
And just giving me a hand. But like most of the stuff has just been built.
Did you take some Mexican workers to help you with something? Nothing, man.
I wanted to at first, but it's quite hard sometimes to find people that are good, reliable, show up, and don't charge you like white guy.
I got you.
You know. So I decided, no, it's a good experience. I want to learn how to do all these things. I always like to use my hands to work, and I just started.
So the Chippets, this is your cat, by the way?
Yeah, I have 2 dogs and 6 cats. They just roam around. Yeah, all rescued.
You just
they
adopted
were all
them?
babies that were left somewhere, and people trying to find a home for them. So I took as many as I could, maybe a little too many. You know, now I have to pay for their food.
Yeah, so this is your family basically right now.
Yeah, that's my little
Yeah,
family.
nice, man.
I have, this is a total mess, but this is my tool area that I'm slowly building a roof so that things don't get lost in the rain.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And you have here like a typhoon, right? Like 1 year ago.
Last year. This house, actually, I was amazed because the roof fell, it flew away, but all the structure held. And
all the wood structure held, nothing happened.
All the wood, nothing broke. And I mean, it's the first time I ever built a house. So I was really happy that it didn't break and like that I didn't come with no house.
You were worried before it happened, like that all of it like will go to hell basically and will collapse?
Yes, when I saw like news of like a hurricane coming and that it was actually passing through Mazunte because the whole, like the eye of the typhoon was in Mazunte.
Oh man.
So I was really worried and I was...
Okay guys, so basically the camera shut off like automatically. I don't know why, but Jay just showed me the bathroom, that he has like a super beautiful bathroom. And just, can you turn on just the water that people can see? Whoa man, that is beautiful current. Yeah, I have like, this is like, yeah man. So this current, you have it all the time?
Yes.
Like this powerful current. I mean, it's that strong.
All, there's no what's it called, water pump.
Yeah.
Like no electricity water pump or anything. It's just gravity. The
just
water
gravity,
comes from
man.
up, and because the land is in a slope, the gravity does all the job. So I don't need any kind of electricity run material to actually go.
And we just spoke before, like, and because it was like on the thing that we didn't film by mistake, so we just talked before about the water, and the water here is supposed to be like pretty expensive.
Yes.
Because it comes with trucks, and like you told me, like most people doesn't have basically pipeline coming to their house.
Yeah.
But you made something else, like you get the water.
We had to pass with a few neighbors. We gathered together, bought a hose, a different type, more resistant, and had 500 meters of hose coming from the other mountain on the other side of Mazunte all the way here to get us water. So instead of having to pay for water truck to come here and fill up the tank, it's filled up every 3 days and I never run out of water. And it cost me a fraction of the price, which is amazing. It was a good investment.
That's beautiful. And you said like it's just a matter of time until you start to collect even the rainwater.
Yes, yes, that's part of the plan. Now is just finding what's the most efficient way for me to gather where is the water going and how to gather that water and keep it because in the rainy season it's easy to gather water, but at the same time you don't need much for watering plants because it's already done.
It's already done.
How
yeah.
can I have it and keep it for months without it turning bad, without insects, without... There's a lot of things that I need to be sure to think well before I do it.
Do you think it's possible, like, to
It is.
maintain water such a long time?
There's definitely a way to do it. I just need to figure out which is the way that I can do.
That is very interesting.
You know, doing research. I research stuff online, see on blogs and forums and YouTube and people that have done it before. What was their ideas? I see 4,
like
5,
preserving
6, 7
food?
of them.
We can preserve water, basically. You say.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, it's all the time like, you know, like the concept that I've been like taught, fresh water. This is like what you should drink. It's a fresh water. If the water is standing, so it's not a good water to drink. It's not drinkable.
One way is, I know with oxygen in the water helps, and if there's a water flow, so maybe having a basin filled with the rainwater and have a little solar pump to bring the water up through a filter and then back down. It's going to create a motion that prevents it from turning like stagnant water.
Okay.
But this is still like, it might take a while before I actually like can do it properly.
Yeah, like you need to see like how like you are like doing it with the device or build by yourself this device because you're doing everything by yourself.
Exactly. And so on the meantime, what I try to do is recycle the water I use. So like the water from the shower.
Okay.
Under the shower, there's concrete that is like sloped in the direction. So all the water goes in that corner.
Okay.
Then from here, there's a tube going in the basin.
Okay.
In the basin is papyrus. So it's a plant that the roots help absorb some of the heavy metals and some of the things that is residual in the water. And then gets naturally filtered with sand.
This plant?
Yeah, this plant here.
And how did you discover about this plant, and do you know all these characters?
This one, a friend told me, well, a friend had some of these. Now they need to be cleaned and cut. But this was used by Egyptians like thousands of years ago. This is how they make the paper out of this, the papyrus.
Like this way of life, man. This is amazing.
And then inside there's sand and then gravel and then charcoal at the bottom to really collect all the particles of water. Of
these metals,
of everything that is in the water.
Okay.
So that when it comes out the other side is clean water. Not necessarily clean for drinking because it doesn't take the bacteria and everything, but
you can use them again for shower, for example, or for
I
toilet.
Can use again for shower. Right now what I have is here a little pond.
Okay.
And it's good for life. So you can see inside there are some fish, there are some little frogs.
Fishes. Where these fishes came from?
I took them from a friend of mine who has a fish pond, and I just grabbed a few of the fish.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that, guys, but look, like you have like some baby frogs and you're like.
And also, what's nice with the papyrus is one fall in the water.
This is the name?
Papyrus? Yeah, papyrus.
Papyrus.
Once it's fall in the water, it creates new roots and new shoots, and this I can replant. So I already have some friends and neighbors that want to have some of them for creating the same system in their house. And so I let them grow a bit, and then I'll put them in ground and then give it to my friends and neighbors.
So basically, we have like, what is that?
Well, it's a head of a beetle.
Of a beetle, yeah.
Yeah,
man, like it's like such a, you know, like for me to see that we have everything with the nature without using this basically technology that we use today, and that actually makes in a lot of time the opposite and makes it independent. We can do everything, man, by a natural way, organic way.
Right now, running the place here costs me almost nothing because I don't have electricity bills. I don't have to pay much for the water. All I pay is, for the shower water once a month. And then for my drinking water.
Yeah, that's
the rest, I mean, I have, most of my tools are hand tools. I have some electric tool, but with a battery. So when it's sunny, I charge the battery for whenever I need them, I can use them.
Do you, by the way, just a second, let's hide from the sun a little bit. Do you see yourself, by the way, growing your own food here? Like,
I'm on the process of doing it. Like here I have a little bit, some Thai chilies. I have some, these are scorpion chilies and the Reaper. Okay. So they're like very, very spicy chilies.
Okay.
This is cardamom.
Cardamom, okay.
That I bought some seeds for spices, and then I decided to plant a few, see if it grows, and it actually grows.
Okay, nice.
Down here I have some papaya. I have some.
Nice. Okay, yeah,
melons.
I see the papaya. Yeah, this plant.
Some melons on the side here. I have some ginger and some tomatoes growing behind my kitchen.
Nice, man. So
I'm slowly trying to get a lot of things. I have some fruit trees, but they're not giving me fruits yet.
because they're still young.
Yes, because they are still young. I have my little fine herbs here, some rosemary, some oregano, some lemongrass, a lot of basil.
Yeah. What is this structure, by the way, that you are building here?
I'm gonna build a small cabana that I can rent for travelers.
That's
I want to have
beautiful.
like a low cost and like cheap accommodation, because price in Mazunte, it's getting more touristy. All the prices go up. You probably see that. Like,
I see that.
it's more expensive. So I try to find a way to have people stay here and not have to pay too much.
For example, do you think like since like Mazunte, okay, you came here like 3.5 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So like since you came here, like how the prices or the cost of living has changed? Like
it's gone up. Yeah.
Really?
You can see, for example, for I'll take the simplest way, the kilo of tortillas.
yes.
It was about 20 pesos. Now it's 25.
Okay.
Accommodations, the place I used to rent for maybe 350 pesos now is 400 or 500 pesos.
Okay.
Everything from the material for building, the wood has gone up, the block of concrete has gone up. Pretty much everything in the area has gone up, and if you compare with other places in Mexico, it's really more expensive.
Here.
Yeah, because it's a small place, it's still not fully developed, and there's a lot of demand for everything. People are coming in, and they know that a lot of people come in here from Europe, from Canada, from United States, from Australia, and come in with money. And so they try to...
You think it hurts the local people in a way? They feel it
In
as
a
well?
way, yes. Those who don't benefit from tourism will have to pay more. And you see most people living in Mazunte that are locals, they deal with tourism because this is their income. But also Mazunte has been built on this since I think it was in the 90s that it started, because before Mazunte was a place that was surviving from hunting turtles. So
Wow.
it was, they were killing turtles, selling the meat, selling the eggs to either in Mexico or outside of Mexico.
I didn't know that.
And the
man.
government, maybe 30 years ago, decided to put it illegal to do it. So they transformed the whole thing. Now what is today the Turtle Museum,
Okay.
that is also a nursery where they heal, like they take injured turtles and keep them there until they are healed and can go back to the ocean. This used to be the butcher, where they would kill and
Sell them
slaughter
from there
and
slaughter.
sell the meat of the turtles, and they just flipped everything around to become more ecological awareness and try to do like a different type of economy.
In your opinion, you think like Mazunte maybe become the second Tulum? Or you don't think it's gonna come like not in the near future, but maybe in the far future?
There are, I mean, I can't say I don't believe it will ever, but they are putting a lot of things in place to, like, no big resorts, no big hotels, no real estate investors coming in here, because the properties are not private properties, it's communal lands. And they are putting a limitation to what you can build, how big you can build it, and if people go above, they will get stopped.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
So
they
they
try
try
to
to keep
preserve
it.
the place like it is. They
Yeah.
don't want to kick it out by
Yeah.
those big resorts that
Yeah.
come, for example, to Tulum and makes it like a very expensive city.
Yeah.
I mean, Tulum in the past, from a lot of people told me like it was like Mazunte, and then
Yeah.
today like it's become, I don't know,
Actually,
guys.
I went to Tulum, was my first trip as a kid in Mexico. I think in 98, so like 25 years ago.
Wow,
And
that's a long
Tulum,
time.
on the, like what now is the hotel and restaurant line in front of the beach, they were building little cabañas.
Okay.
And that's how it started. And then the town itself was very far away. But then there was no one controlling, and they tried to make everything so big to become like Playa del Carmen, like Cancun.
like the neighbors.
Yeah, and here they know that this place has a special energy, that this is what brings people here.
For sure.
Because people want to party, they can go to Zipolite. People want
Puerto
to surf, they can go to Puerto Escondido, party in Puerto Escondido. There are those places, and here is different. It's also what I love about Tulum, about Mazunte, is that it's not like Tulum. It's small. It's not like
a party vibe.
It's not a party vibe. It's quiet at night. It's people living the day life. You know, everyone you see, everyone's relaxed. No one's stressing.
Yeah, guys, I mean, if you come here, just remember this is not a party vibe. This is like people usually 10, 10 and a half, 11 maximum. You won't see anyone in the street. Like people used to go like more early to sleep and come early and wake up early at the morning, maybe like you said.
And you know, if they want to party, it's 20 minutes drive from Zipolite.
Exactly.
You hop on a cab and boom, you can party
exactly.
there.
So over there it's more like party vibe. And yeah, man, I mean, like, you're gonna build like just one cabin here, or you're gonna build like
no, I build one here, but eventually on the other side I want to build something a little bigger, make a dorm.
Oh, nice.
So something on 2 floors. I would probably live on the upper floor. My house will become a common area for people to just chill in the shade, away from mosquitoes and everything.
That's good, man.
And I'll build a dorm. I would like to have further on that side too, maybe a couple little apartments. It's slowly.
They don't have here dengue fever or something like that, right?
There are very little, but like it's always possible.
Yeah, even here in Mazunte?
Yeah, I've never had it. I think I know one person who got it.
Okay, so that's a very little. I don't know, guys, if you know, but dengue fever is a very aggressive fever that you don't want to get. When I was in Brazil, in Pipa, like there was like a lot of people that got it, and I luckily didn't. So I mean,
but also the Mazunte community and the officials and the people taking care of the health of the community, they do a lot of
biological.
They come every way. They try to do a lot of prevention. Prevention was the word.
With the water.
With the water, they
bottles.
make sure that you don't have too much stagnant water. Everything I have that can contain water, I try to flip upside down in the rainy season. Good. If they see there's stagnant water, they throw a little bit of a product to like kill the mosquito larvae.
Okay.
And they try to do a lot to like prevent. Yeah, but we're living in the nature, so like bugs will be there.
So how do you have like electricity here? From where, like the electricity? Only from the solar panels? That's it?
Only from the solar panel. They just last week installed electricity on the street.
Oh, okay.
We gathered about 15 of the neighbors to get together and pay together to get it installed. So eventually I will get connected.
Okay.
But this requires, again, more investment, more material, more time. So little by little I'll get there.
So it's enough for you, like with the solar panel, by the way?
For now I have just enough for having this little fridge.
Okay.
I got a small fridge.
Nice.
I have here my charging station for when people visit, they can charge their devices and stuff.
Perfect.
I'll show you inside my house.
Wow, man, I like it.
It's very humble.
Yeah, I like it. You don't need more than that, man.
Nah.
We don't need more than that. This is so like more than enough, man.
Yeah.
Like, so you have like, yeah, man, I like it.
I got my little thing, everything. And
this is the food for the cats
for all
dogs.
the cats. Yeah. This is in the dry season. I have also tents that I rent, like a little camping. So all my tents and the mattresses and the pillows and everything for the tents is also in the house, because it's the only dry area.
Okay, and it's not hot actually, you know. Here,
no, it's cool.
Much
what
hot
I did,
outside.
If you look, I left all the top of the house open, so all the hot air goes up, and then with the wind get blown away.
Yo,
Everyone telling me, oh, if I do the roof with the metal sheet, it's gonna be so hot.
Yeah,
and then
I
I'm like,
also.
no, I'm gonna try something and see how it goes. And now it's really comfortable. It's actually sometimes the coolest area is in my house.
I'm surprising, man. I'm surprised. I mean, I thought like we're gonna come here, like it's gonna be super hot, man.
Yeah.
No, outside it's much hotter than here, man.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and I make windows on 4 sides, so no matter where the wind blows, it's just gonna get the air.
You definitely inspire me, man, to do some move, you know, because like I today like to buy like this kind of territory like you bought here, like what is the price around, how much?
I think today's gone up. I know that, for example, now on the other side, I know there's a property they're selling. It's 900 square meters, and it's about 120,000 US.
Okay.
But this one has a bit of ocean view. So if you go away from the ocean view, from here I don't have ocean view.
Okay.
A couple of years ago, I paid about 60,000 Canadian dollars, which is about maybe 55,
Half a price.
50. Yeah.
Half a price.
So the price has gone up a lot, but if you go just a little further away from Mazunte, you can get really cheaper prices.
So 120, actually 120, man, if we compare it, you know, to the Western world that we live in today, like Canada, United States, like all these countries, we are talking about like, man, ridiculous amount of money. I mean, like,
and I mean, the property it's a nice property for that price. Like what you get in United States or Canada or Europe for that. Well, I know some places in Europe you can find very nice, but for here,
it's also, by the way, this property, it's also on the mountain, like here, like it's, so you don't have also the risk, I think, like when you are up, that if there is a flood or there is a lot of rain, like that you are not gonna be the pool, like out the paddle, big paddle, and you're gonna swim. Because I saw it in a festival.
Here the property, I'm lucky because there's no water from outside the property that comes in. Because I'm at the highest point of this little section of the mountain. So it's all going down. So if I manage the water coming from my property and down, and I can direct it, no problem.
Can we see, by the way, the property down? It's it's possible?
Yeah. I can't.
It looks like we're from concrete.
To the bottom.
Okay.
It's not all because I have not worked on the whole property yet. I just slowly expand. Start with my main area and then just go a little further.
So you helping her building it? So tell me a little bit again the story about this.
What she's doing basically is she had some friends and some people help work on it.
So tell me again, because I think we missed also the story about this is your friend, right?
Yeah.
Your friend's house that.
So she was living here for a while, and I was like, well, maybe you, instead of paying rent, you can just build your own little house.
It's her?
Hello. Ça dérange pas, je fais juste filmer.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
So it's her?
Yeah.
A friend? Hey, how are you? You speak English?
Yeah.
Yes?
I don't really want to.
No, it's okay. You don't have to. Bye bye. It's okay. All good.
Yeah.
All good.
So here, from here.
Yeah, bro.
We'll stop here. This is my little one of the little bamboo platforms that
Oh,
I built.
it's actually stable.
Yeah, it's very stable. It's very.
Yeah, it's pretty strong, man.
See?
Yeah. I mean, I thought for a second that I can go like through, you know, fall
it's actually
through
quite.
the wood.
So the property stops here.
Okay.
So all this is still part of the property, and it goes all the way down to the bottom there. You see there's a fallen tree down there?
Ah, you still have all
I still
this?
have all that section here that I have not touched.
But it's like a little bit like downhill, so it's a bit like problematic to...
My idea is if I start building from the bottom, and do you know, like build one building and the other one put halfway,
like
and
gradually.
make like stairs and gradually bring them up.
Okay,
It's
that's
gonna
nice.
first help retain the soil and create extra space. But that's gonna be for way
later
further,
on.
way
like,
further, yeah.
Okay, way further on. Okay, wow.
Now the main idea is I need to have a couple places that I can rent, so I can then generate enough income to keep developing the place, creating new areas.
Like this, what you plan to do here? Like it's also cabañas, like for renting, like rooms for like gradually that you're gonna
Probably, and I want to create also some workshop area and places. For example, I call it like a chill zone, places where people can go and they're in like little bubble.
Okay.
And the rule would be basically if someone is there, you don't go and join them, you don't talk, then this is a place for you to be alone, because traveling a long time, living in hostels, you get to a point where you have no me time. You have no time with yourself, and it's hard to get because you sit somewhere and then people want to come interact with you. Create one place that when you go there, it's like a safe zone.
Isolated.
No one can bother you. You can draw, you can meditate, you can write, you can read, you can rest.
And I think in the end of the day, like, you know, because this is also a question that I wanted to know or to understand, because the community, I believe, want to preserve the nature also.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they are also, and I believe that you want to do it also because I see how you build. Like you build in a very ecologic, friendly nature way. How you really do that with preserving the nature and not hurting the nature, or, you know, like not making this place like, I don't know, like a small city in, I don't know, 10 years from now.
Yeah, well,
15.
first, like what I try to do is look where there are trees and find where there's no trees is where I'm going to build. So instead of looking at the whole place and be like, well, I want to build here and here, let's cut everything, take everything out. I'm like, okay, this is where the trees are growing. Where is it that there's space in between them where I can build something without cutting many of them? Sometimes there is a small one or some one that is half fallen or something I will cut, but also it's gonna give some space to other ones.
Okay.
And every time if I cut a tree, I try to plant another one somewhere.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
Or the same tree that you just take,
Yeah.
you just...
Or also grab some of the seeds. There's a lot of seed from the trees that fall down. We'll grab the seeds and plant them in places that is not going to be in the way and let them grow there.
And it just grow like you seed it? You seed
Oh,
grow?
yeah. Well, everything you see here that is green was not there 2 months ago.
Oh, man.
Everything is growing.
That's good.
Yeah, and really fast.
You know what I like also about this place? That a lot of fruits, mango trees in the street. You just pick it up, man.
Yeah.
Avocado.
Now it's just the end of mango season, but yeah, in the mango season. Oh,
Yeah,
look
we
at
have a
these
lot
guys.
of mushrooms here. Huh? Wow.
I would love to have someone that knows lots about mushrooms
Yeah.
to tell me if they're good for anything.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it's pretty like dangerous to pick the wrong one. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'd rather not take the risk.
Yeah, I saw also some mushrooms here on the tree that you have here. Like, yeah, there was like a. Yeah, you see it from here. From here, I see it from here. Over there, like on the stair.
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah, there is one.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, this one. Wow.
Also, what I do a lot is whenever I eat the fruit,
Okay.
try to keep the seed and replant it.
Oh.
Like, this is.
So you can grow actually like from a mango seed. You can grow a tree.
Yeah. Well, this is a date. I had
this is
some
a date?
dates. Yeah, this is.
This is like a palm.
Yeah.
Right? From a date.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So I
it's
just planted the seed and it started growing. So now
Wow.
I just let it do its thing. This is mandarin.
This one.
Yeah.
So this is, you didn't take any like seed, you just take like a branch?
No, I just took a seed from I ate a mandarin and there was a seed, I planted it and now it's growing.
Oh man, I didn't.
Yeah.
Like everybody told me like when you do want to have a tree, like you need to take like something with the branch and do some...
There's many ways.
Okay.
You can sometimes, just take a cut and plant it. It's gonna grow new roots. Sometimes you need to, if it's a bigger tree that has bark, you need to remove the bark and use a plastic bag or something, put some dirt and wrap it around so the dirt you keep wet and it's gonna start growing roots.
Okay.
And after a few months you cut and then you replant.
Okay.
There are some plants, I'll take, well, basil is a very good example.
Okay.
Basil, you just cut a piece
Okay.
and then remove the lower leaves and then look what it gives after a little while. You put them in the water.
Yeah.
You put them in the water.
Wow,
And they
man.
grow new roots. So this one will be soon, well, it's actually ready to be planted. And it gives me more.
What about internet, by the way? How do you manage here with internet?
I just got Wi-Fi, but
Here?
yeah, I just got the Wi-Fi now, but before that I was just using my phone internet for everything.
Okay, so it was pretty expensive because internet in Mexico is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, you pay like here like 500 Mexican pesos for like 8 gigas. That is around $56, something like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty expensive, man.
It goes fast, yeah. But now with the internet from home, it's way cheaper.
How much, for example, do you pay right
It's
now?
400 pesos for a month for 100
Unlimited?
giga.
100 giga speed?
100 giga download.
Download.
Like it's
Perfect.
not unlimited, but there's a lot of people starting to get Starlink. Starlink from Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
It actually works already.
It works really well. Yeah, it's really well, and the
how-
prices has gone down a bit because now
Wow.
they have competition. I don't remember from who. I think from the guy from Amazon. I think is doing
Jeff
something.
Bezos?
Jeff Bezos. I
Okay.
can't remember.
I didn't know
But
that, man.
yeah, my neighbors just got the Starlink, and like this now they have internet unlimited and at any time. There's never
This
cut
is
or
crazy,
anything.
guys. I don't know if you heard about it, but there is like it's like a satellite internet,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a satellite internet that you can basically have anywhere in the world, like in the most remote places in the world. I don't know, in the jungles, so you can like here basically.
Yeah. All you need is a clear spot of the sky so that the satellite can have direct connection with the device they give you,
Okay.
and then you get internet. All you need is a bit of electricity to power it, and that's it.
And how much they pay for it? Do you know? Like, oh, you don't have a clue.
I do not know. I think it's about 100. No, it's about 1,000 pesos a month. So it's more expensive.
Yeah, it's more
but
expensive.
It's unlimited and it's quick.
Okay, so
and it never fails, because here sometimes there's no signal for the day. If my phone don't have signal, my Wi-Fi at home don't have signal, because it's the same company.
Yeah, okay, Telcel.
So yeah,
Right
so
here,
with Telcel
okay.
there are days where you just don't have any signal.
So you think it's just a matter of time until you get the Elon Musk
Yes.
one?
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure, like the
Probably
Tesla one.
when I start having people renting and I have a more fixed income, I will do this. Right now my income
The device looked like a crazy spaceship, like it looked like a little bit futuristic.
Yeah.
I think I saw it, you know, I was in Colombia in a hostel called Rio.
It's kind of a flat white thing. It looks fancy.
I think
definitely. I think he inspired himself from Apple with that.
Yeah. He goes big, like when he goes on something. Yeah. So I saw that in Colombia, in a very remote place in El Rio Hostel, it's called. It was an amazing place inside of a jungle, like here, very similar to here to Mazunte. And yeah, man, it was super strong. All day, no, like, you know, disconnections, nothing, man.
It's perfect. For here especially, a lot of people come here and want to stay for a while. They want to, you know, they do remote work or they do anything online. They have to have a connection for whatever things. Well, this is the solution.
Man, you're definitely an inspiration, bro. Like, you think like you can show me something else here, or basically, you have like this kind of sitting area, like...
Yes. Oh, actually, yeah, this is my little dining area.
Oh, nice, man.
So I put this for some shade. I have an extra this I built just from recycle palmas, palm leaves
from
the
Pamla.
neighbors. They were redoing their roof.
Branches.
They were throwing out the old ones, so I just took them and
Everything from the nature. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Everything from the nature.
Here, we have a little chill area with
with the hammock.
And,
Perfect.
A friend and volunteer that was here built that thing recently. Now it's a bit taken by the jungle.
Listen to your body. Yeah. It's like a ladder. Okay, man. That is beautiful.
Meditation section.
Oh, I like it, bro. Whoa, that's beautiful.
Nice
man,
view.
It's so strong and steady and like firm. Wow, bro.
So you can really be living in a tree.
So you sometimes do meditation over there?
Yes.
That's beautiful, man.
Right now I need to clean that up a bit, clear some of the small branch. These small branches take a lot of energy also to the tree.
Okay.
To grow higher.
Yeah, they just grow. Okay. This is part of the tree. Okay.
So you see, I shouldn't do. This is, for example, this is not a good way to cut. You need to cut from really the base.
Okay.
So this can damage the tree over time.
Why?
Because it creates a wound that it's same as you have like a deep cut that you don't do stitches.
Okay.
It will heal, but it will take more time, more energy, and it can get infected. Same for the tree.
Okay, so you need to cut it like with the cutter.
Yeah.
Professionally.
Cutter or with a small saw.
From the root, like from the bottom of the bottom.
Exactly.
Okay, got you. Man, that's a beautiful. You give me an inspiration, man. I think like I'm gonna think about it really serious about buying a property here, man. I can definitely see myself live here.
Honestly, I keep saying that to a lot of people, but if I could do it, anyone can, because I don't have any special skill or any special knowledge from the beginning. I don't have any special amount of money in the bank.
Yeah.
I just had the idea and figure out how do I do it and went for it. So there's no secret. It's just you find ways and you just go for it.
And I think like also, you know, to build, it's part of the fun, you know, to build everything here. Like you're not get bored, man, ever. Like you just build this house, you know, make it, you have these old chores all day, you know, okay, today I'm gonna do that, today I'm gonna do that. And it's like basically, you know, like, and you have like a lot of plans for the future, so it's gonna be like even more amazing.
I have something to keep me busy for the next 5, 6, 7, 10 years.
Yeah, man, like when you told me
the
like,
hard time sometimes, and that's my like little maybe recommendation for everyone. My first year and a half, I forgot about myself. I worked, I built, I was tired, but I kept going and kept going, kept going. Take a minute, give yourself time to rest, to enjoy your days. And remind yourself why you came here in the first place. I didn't come here to work all day non-stop. I came here because I wanted a more chill way of life. Then I need to apply this. If you go to another country and bring all the weight of your previous lifestyle that you're trying to leave with you, then you're gonna repeat the same things. So now I'm trying, like, you know, take some days off. Yesterday I didn't do any work. Yesterday I was just resting, when to chill, when to the beach.
I just
walk
want to
around.
offer you some offer that can also generate you a lot of money. We're already here with the camera, you know, doing this video, and there is a lot of content creators that doing this kind of content, building things. I know a couple that do it in Panama that's really successful, left everything in United States, came to Canada. Just men exactly like you. They have like around 300,000 subscribers, making really good money out of it. Just buying a GoPro, man, start a film yourself. People love this content. People love village life. People love to see construction. People love to see how you develop your farm, your tiny house. And I will tell you a little bit more further on, like when we turn off the camera, a little bit about it. But yeah, definitely I can tell you that YouTube can be a very nice money addition to your bank account. And if I do that, live and travel and can sustain myself with it, so of course, you know, it's like, it's just documenting what you're doing 1 hour a day, and that's enough, man. You just push it, not organically. You're gonna grow organically, and I can even support you at the beginning, like with my heart, man. Like, yeah, really.
Thank you.
So,
that could be a good idea.
Yeah, I can.
My problem is when I start working, I forget about everything. So even if I have a camera, I'll just like be so focused on what I do that I would just forget to turn it on.
I get
but
you.
that's definitely something I should look into. Yeah,
I get you, but yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Keep it in mind, man.
No,
like,
that's a good idea. That's
it's so simple. It's just to buy this camera, man. You just
I need
order
just
it.
a little stand or something to leave it there and work on a section.
That's enough, you know.
GoPro
like,
does it all.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
Like, yeah, that's it all. Boom, and we have here like a little stand, man.
Amazing.
Man, thank you for this great tour.
You're welcome,
guys.
I
hope you like. Thanks, man. I hope you like it, guys, because I think like it's one of the most interesting chapters that I ever did. It's actually one of my biggest dream, and I want, like I already said like many times on this video, it gave me a lot of inspiration. I think like made me to do a move and maybe buy land here. It's very interesting, and if it gives you inspiration as well, maybe not here, maybe in another place in the world, like I hope, because this is what this give you. This is what this video is all about, like to maybe think that these things sometimes are so complicated, but we just see Jay and you see like it was not coming from a rich family. He just worked hard his way and like made is all what you see here possible. And this is very simple, chill, calm life as we should live with the nature together. And yeah, I mean, what I can say more, like, man. Like, so if you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends if you like, and of course we'll see you on the next one from this beautiful farm here with beautiful Jay.
Thanks, you guys.
Man. Thanks.